If you died tonight, who would own your business tomorrow morning? Think about that for a moment. Would your spouse suddenly become a business owner? Would your business partner be forced to work with your family? Would your employees still have jobs? Would your customers stay? Would your family continue receiving income? Or would everything you spent years building start falling apart? Well, here's the reality. Most business owners spend years building their business, growing revenue, hiring employees, and serving customers. But very few spend time planning what happens when they're no longer there. And that's exactly why businesses fail after the death, disability, or retirement of an owner. Stay with me until the end, because I'm going to show you the mistake that destroys businesses every year and how a succession plan, key person insurance, and buy-sell agreements work together to protect everything you've built. So let's get started. Before we discuss solutions, we need to understand the risk. Many business owners believe their family will automatically inherit the business and everything will work itself out. Unfortunately, that's rarely what happens. Without a business succession plan, questions immediately begin appearing. Who owns the company? Who makes decisions? Who signs contracts? Who manages employees? How does the family receive income? And if there are business partners involved, things can become even more complicated. The truth is simple. A business without a succession plan often creates confusion at the exact moment. Everyone needs clarity. Now let's look at what actually happens when a key owner suddenly disappears from the business. Most small businesses rely heavily on one person. And who is that? It's the owner, of course. The owner is often the person who manages relationships, oversees operations, generates revenue, and makes critical decisions. However, key employees can do the same. Nonetheless, when the owner or that key person is suddenly gone, revenue can drop almost immediately. Employees become uncertain. Customers may leave. Vendors may become concerned. And those loans and financial obligations still exist. And even though the business may survive temporarily without a plan in place, long-term survival becomes much harder. This is where many businesses begin their downward spiral. Now let's talk about the first layer of protection. This is where key person insurance enters the picture. Key person insurance helps provide cash to the business when a critical owner or employee dies. That money can help replace lost revenue, recruit an employee replacement, cover operating expenses, and lastly, it helps maintain stability during the transition. Think of it as emergency funding designed to keep the business alive while decisions are being made. The goal isn't to replace the person. Actually, the main goal is to buy time. And sometimes, time is exactly what a business needs to survive. This leads to a major concern when keeping the business alive is one challenge, but transferring ownership is another. This is where buy-sell agreements become critical. A buy-sell agreement determines what happens to ownership when an owner dies, becomes disabled, or retires. Without one, ownership can end up exactly where nobody expected. A spouse who never wanted to run a business, children who have no interest in ownership, or partners suddenly forced into an uncomfortable situation. A properly structured buy-sell agreement removes uncertainty and creates a clear path forward. Now, allow me to show you the difference planning can make. First, we have business number one, who had two owners and no succession plan. When one owner unexpectedly passed away, confusion followed immediately. The family needed money. The surviving owner needed control. Neither side knew what to do. Lawyers became involved. Operations slowed. Customers noticed, and some left. And in the end, business revenue suffered significantly. Now compare that to business number two. They had a succession plan. They had key person insurance. They had a funded buy-sell agreement. When one owner passed away, the life insurance proceeds funded the buyout. The family received compensation. The surviving owner retained control. Employees kept working. Customers barely noticed the change. The difference wasn't luck. The difference was planning. This is very important because if you're a business owner, here are the questions you should answer today. If you die tomorrow, who takes over? Who owns the business? How does your family receive money? Can your partners afford your ownership share? Would employees continue getting paid? Would customers stay? If you don't know those answers, guess what? Your succession plan isn't finished, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up if you haven't completed your succession plan, because most business owners haven't addressed these questions yet either. But the best time to fix that is before it's needed. As we bring this all together, here's what I want you to remember. A business succession plan isn't really about death. It's about continuity. It's about protecting your employees, your partners, your family, and the business you've spent years building. Because the true measure of a business isn't whether it succeeds while you're there. It's whether it survives after you're gone. A strong succession strategy includes 4 key pieces: a business succession plan, a business continuity plan, key person insurance, and lastly, a buy-sell agreement. Together, these strategies help keep the business operating, protect ownership, and provide financial stability when the unexpected happens. If you'd like to learn more, I have dedicated videos on key person insurance, buy-sell agreements, and business continuity planning. I encourage you to watch those next because together, These strategies form the foundation of a strong business succession plan. Before we finish, ask yourself this: when are you going to start putting your plan together? Now, if this content was helpful, place a thumbs up in the comment section. This really helps with engagement and assists with pushing out this video to others. Also, word of mouth is good too. So please share this content with someone who may benefit from this topic. Then check out my video library. I have information on home, auto, business, specialty insurance, and retirement. With all this being said, subscribe to my channel and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. But don't stop here. Check out my next video on your left for more insurance and financial tips. And as I like to say, call Jay today.